It's good to be here. It's good to be here in New York. You people are lovely. Right? I wasn't expecting you to be, but you are. You're all very lovely. It's weird. Everyone's ultra nice here. Wasn't expecting it. You know? Flew in on Porter. Has anybody been on Porter Airlines before? Yeah. Great airline, isn't it? It's phenomenal. You can drink at any time of day for free on that airline. That's amazing. That means it's 7 a.m. when the guy's like, "What do you want to drink?" And I'm like, "I'll have a beer." And he's like, "Here you are, sir." That's amazing. I'm being a degenerate and you just called me sir. Thank you for that. I love it because it's a tiny airport too, right? It's not like one of the big airports. You walk in, you're like, "Wow, I need an adult." In Toronto, it's just two lines. It's domestic and international. That's hard to fuck up. Right, but I was there at 7 a.m. I was kind of stoned, so I fucked it up. I just saw people in a line. I'm like, that's obviously where I should be. And I was feeling really good about myself because I printed off my own boarding pass. So I was like, good for you, man. You're really growing up. Right, and I'm waiting in the line, and I'm standing there, and I got my belt off, and that's in the tub, and my boots off are in there in the tub, right? And I got my laptop out because you can't have a secret laptop. I get to the front of the line, security lady's like, "Can I see your boarding pass?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure can." Right? She looks at it, looks back at me, and she's like, "I am so sorry. You're actually in the wrong line." And immediately started treating me like I had a learning disability. Like right away, she's like, "What you want to do?" I'm like, "Why are you crouching? I'm fucking taller than you." She's like, "There's another line over there." Like, yeah, I can see the other line. She's like, "All you gotta do is walk on over." I'm like, I know how to get to the other line. I was upset. I started putting my stuff back on, and she's like, No. Just take your tub and walk on over. That's cool. You guys have any idea how fucking stupid you look? Walking through an airport with no shoes on and a tub full of your possessions? You look insane. Everyone stares at you. Half the people are looking at you like, "I don't think he's getting on the plane." Other half of the people are looking at you like, "Did he bring his own tub from home? Is that allowed?" It's not my tub. I love to travel, though. I love it in general, right? It's the best. I love being in transit. I love riding the bus. A lot of people don't like taking the bus. They call it the loser cruiser. I want to take the loser cruiser. I love the bus. I love the bus because you can pay $3 to see shit you can't pay thousands of dollars to see. Like, you see two crazy people fight on the bus, that's like seeing a whale in the wild. It just happens and you're lucky enough to be there. Like, hey, look! They're in their natural habitat. So beautiful. I was on the bus at 6 o'clock in the morning one time and I saw two crazy people fight. All right, that's dedication to being nuts. 6 a.m., putting the morning shift in like that. Started off innocent enough. It was just one crazy guy. I knew he was nuts because he was looking out the window narrating the day. And he's just looking outside. He's like, "There's a dog, couple of squirrels, there's some trees." And I'm like, this guy's on point, not missing a thing. Good for you, man. And then he's like, "Oh, it's a beautiful day outside." And for some reason, that set off another crazy lady. This lady just turns around, she goes, "You shut your goddamn mouth." And I was like, that's a weird way to react to somebody saying it's nice outside. And he thought so too. He's like, "No, I can say it's nice outside if I want to." And she was like, "No, you shut your goddamn mouth or I'll call the task force on you." And I didn't know what the task force was. But he did. He didn't miss a beat. He's like, "No, I'm going to call the task force on you." And she was like, "No, I'm going to call the task force on you." And I'm like, neither one of these people have phones. No one's calling the task force. And they just started screaming at each other, and I was like, this isn't going to end well, and I was right. She dropped this bomb on him, shut the whole bus up. She just turns around and looks at him, and she goes, you shut your mouth, you black asshole! And everyone went dead quiet. Because he wasn't black. You don't even know how to hate right, you crazy bitch. You guys are fun. You guys are a pretty young crowd. You guys like sending dirty messages to each other? Right? What about you guys? You guys send shit to each other? I don't need to see them. I just need to know if you do. Out of curiosity, a round of applause if anybody in this room's ever gotten a sex message from somebody who wasn't trying to send them that message. Right? Is that not the best feeling in the world? You immediately own that person. Right? You're just like, yes, I win everything forever now. I was talking to another comic, right? We were just talking about sports. Right? And then all of a sudden I got a message, didn't have anything to do with sports. Right? All of a sudden one of the messages was just like, and then I'm going to take my fingers out of you and slide my cock into you. And I was like, yeah, man, I like to party. And he was like, oh shit, that wasn't meant for you. And I was like, really? And I started dying, right? I started laughing. And then I started laughing even harder because I started thinking about the message that she got. Because I got the sexy one. What did she get? Was she just like, oh, what are you going to do next? And he was like, well, no, I thought the Browns had a pretty good draft. Guys, thanks a lot. My name's Rob Bebenek.